Good morning and welcome to Day Zero of Embedded World. I'm Rich Nass with Embedded Computing Design, and this is Brandon Lewis, also with Embedded Computing Design. Hello, Brandon.
Hey, how you doing, Rich?
I'm doing great. As you can see, there's all kinds of construction going on. This is the day before the floor actually opens, and this is what it looks like if you've never been to a trade show the day before it opens. It's pretty wild here.
Hectic and ugly.
Hectic and ugly, but it's amazing the way this thing gets transformed like in a matter of hours. By like 5 o'clock this afternoon, it'll look like a real exhibit floor.
Yep.
So this is Day Zero, and well, first of all, I'd like to say this is our first video podcast. Is that such a thing, a video podcast? Probably not.
Well, we can make it up on the fly, right?
Right. Our faces for radio are actually on video now. But we talked last week that there was some news that was embargoed until this week, and most of it's until tomorrow when the show floor opens. But there is one interesting piece that Brandon alluded to that we could talk about today.
Yeah, so on the last Embedded Insiders podcast, we talked a little bit about AI and what's happening in that space. And today, actually, and on last Friday, it's a comprehensive embargo release, but Nvidia announced the Tegra X2, which is really pushing artificial intelligence capabilities to the edge. And the power consumption for the X2 is 7.5 watts, which is down from the 10 to 15 that it was before. Also, Xilinx has a revision platform, which is sort of the same thing as what NVIDIA has put in place around AI. That includes libraries like Caffe, and they're using Zinc as the platform, and they're talking about 3.5 watts maybe of power consumption running deep neural networks at the edge. So lower and lower power for smarter machines at the edge of the IoT.
We found that through our embedded study, Zinc is one of the architectures that's really doing well. It's very popular with our audience, for sure.
Definitely.
Some news I heard last night, which I thought was pretty interesting, was that Ali Sept is stepping down as the president of Renaissance America. I was a little surprised by that, and that role is being taken over by Najib Sayner, who was the president, I guess still is the president of Intersil, who was acquired by Renaissance. That could have some interesting implications down the line.
Definitely could. It always seems like Najib's in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, you could certainly say that. But what I think that does is it really, what it will do is bring the power and analog into Renaissance, which I think is awesome. I think that has a lot of potential.
It's going to be pretty powerful.
Okay. I think that's it for Day Zero podcast. So how do people follow what's going on here?
So we're going to be sending out video updates every day through the Embedded Daily while we're here at the show, and you can also find all the Embedded World news on Twitter at #EW17 or by following @embedded_comp.